Coverage continues with preparations underway at the Agawam MEMA Center. Western Mass News reporter Audrey Russo is live from there with more on how they are preparing. Audrey?
Well, Braceda, I can hear some of that intense rainfall that I heard Dan Brown mention right now on the ceiling. Here at the MEMA Center in Agawam, right now they are in the process of gathering information from more than 150 emergency management officials across the Western Mass region. This particular center covers 5 counties: Berkshire, Franklin, Hampshire, Hampden, and Worcester. Now, these regional centers tend to lend support to local towns and cities, but it really is a two-way street. Towns and cities report their damages, outages, and whether or not they've declared a state of emergency. After the rain and winds pass, the center will then begin offering state assistance to towns that sustain damage, from sandbags to signboards. And if a town were to need an emergency shelter, the center would help set that up. Obviously, we're not at that point. Flooding is a big concern, however, and Governor Baker says the state has eyes on lakes and rivers that have been filling up from all of our summer rainstorms.
The flooding issue is, at least based on what we see now, more of a Buzzards Bay and a South Coast issue, and not quite as severe as people originally anticipated. But remember, we have a lot of inland bodies of water that have absorbed 17 to 20 inches of rain over the course of the past 45 days. If we get a ton of that, which we anticipate in central and western Mass, you could see significant flooding, not just on roads, but also in some of our inland bodies of water as well.
All that flooding will make trees more susceptible to toppling, and officials warn many roads west of Worcester to the New York border could see debris, and that street closures should be expected from Worcester to the New York border. That's essentially everything that this MEMA Center covers. Now, coming up tonight on Western Mass News, we'll have more on an emergency preparedness meeting that the city of Springfield is going to be holding. If you want to watch it live, you can tune into our Western Mass News streaming app. Live in Agawam, Audrey Russo for Western Mass News.